Trauma Tracers. Where's your head at, Amos?
Yeah, Trauma Tracers was strong yesterday, so we'll see how they do against all the big dogs. That lack of applause from the crowd for Dexterity, what does it mean?
Yeah, I'm interested to seeing this. I mean, again, I think the greater narrative of World Chase Tag, at least in modern day, is there's so many international teams, so getting a lot of new U.S. teams. Obviously, you have something to say about that with the Hollywood Freerunners, of course, but Dexterity is a force to be reckoned with right now, and I think Trauma Tracers having some time on the quad since last night. They're going to have a little bit of experience here, at least, just kind of like running around on this platform over the water. Here we go for the first round. And we were going to see that ridge be very much a problem for our lesser experienced desert yesterday, but not happening today with the first quick pick up that right on the
Athletes
First
ready!
evasion attempt happening for Dexterity Depot. Let's see what kind of magic can happen right here. Once again, over the top of the ridge right there, and it almost looked exactly the same, the slide through underneath the mountain. I'd be surprised if they don't call a DTR for that, but we'll have to see. It's a little bit awkward right there. There's another slide through, but the connection is regardless, so we're not going to need that DTR.
Yeah, he almost repeated the same scenario at the start. So close.
10 seconds. Athletes ready.
Okay, attacking now. Dexterity Depot, nice little loop-de-loop hanging over the ridge once again, but this mountain has just such open space right here for the evaders getting popped up right in the center.
So we call that the burrito cut. When you cue him under the bar, it's not directly under the mountain. Excellent close out of the cement.
10 seconds.
Super fast by rolling.
Athletes ready.
Once again, slow down. Yep, mountain has been very problematic for a lot of these evaders right now. Cut underneath. Can you create some distance at the tilted cubes? Looking like it. We're going over to the Lazy Boy now for just a moment, but they're deceptively low EQ. I love that little run back and forth, and we are going to get our first evasion of the day in favor of Dexterity Depot.
That was well done. Roland looks like he's been putting in the work. So many great departure timings. Threw some pretty strong wrenches in there to throw off his chaser's continuums, and especially that juke at the sisters, where he completely sold his chaser on that route. Well done, Roland.
Athletes ready.
All right. Ridge once again is going to be the slowdown right here. Nice, waiting for the hard commit through the center of the ridge. Of course, these athletes have trained on this obstacle many, many times, but you got caught up in the tilted cube instead. That's going to be cut off at one point, but Dexterity Depot maintaining the lead.
Well done. He waited for his confirmations there, and then was able to descend from Lazy Boy to sisters. Well
10
done.
seconds. Athletes ready.
All right, can Trauma Tracers find the equalizer point, chase 6. Tilted cube start to just shave off a couple seconds early. One step sisters. Oh, wow, what a cut through right there. But it looks like the chaser found their mark, at least just cutting off the angle. But I really like the vision there, Amos.
Wow, Tim was vicious and keeping close. But I gotta say, Jesse was just throwing some odd routes that cut under the front line. It was beautiful. Tim staying so tight on with the short trap at bay, had him surprised, and it eventually generated that strong tail for the tag. Well done, Tim. He's been putting some work in too.
Okay, let's see what he can do on the evasion side right now. Running around the perimeter. Foot race is kind of where you want to be right now, especially when you have a little bit of distance between you. Sisters comes through, the angle starts to get cut, but we're around the outside once again. Wow, the cutback over to the loading bay means there's so much time right here. I think we're seeing a second point, and we are.
Wow, a little bit dicey going behind the bay there, that Benny Hill movement he did, but it paid off as he was able to do that very quickly and cut back very strong and threw off his chaser. Oh, a dive under that little triangle. I haven't seen that before.
Athletes ready!
Trauma Tracers playing from behind, had to qualify last night to get here.
Oh,
And they get that. The slide through is not going to find its mark. We're halfway through our timer. Cut down over by the front line as well. We'll get there. No, okay, we get it in the center instead. So once again, I mean, it's nickel and diming for points, but Trauma Tracers still playing from behind.
Dexterity is playing really well right now, so I'm impressed with Trauma Tracers keeping up. Tim, I want to point out that spot of the Viper at the cube and being just in front of it was so beautiful. That's a huge time stamp for the chaser if they dive through and don't get that tag.
Can they start to mount a comeback just over halfway right here? Made the move a little bit early underneath the mountain, and that location has just been a death sentence for so many evaders, even in this first round.
Yeah, that's a classic Tiger on the cube where he's crawling up and he scared the evader out early, and it provides that opportunity to pounce him onto the mountain. Well done by Aaron, good patience. Let's see if Aaron's evading skills have been getting worked on like the other guys.
Hey, Aaron to evade right now. Once again, mountain is open space, and that was plenty of time to close the distance by the time you wrap around the back of the cube. Trauma Tracers cannot find it, but this is the evasion that they need to try to get on the board.
Trauma Tracers giving Dexterity some of their own medicine right there. Giving that heavy Dorito cut to run down.
10 seconds. Athletes ready!
Starting by the ridge. 5 chases to go in this round, but with being down 2-0, we're going to see a sudden death in the next few chases as well, unless Trauma Tracers can get one on the board, but it's outside the perimeter, and it's just a light tap on the left shoulder. Trauma Tracers still unable to find that first point.
I love that continuum of attack at the cube. He just cut in early, he didn't get too distracted trying to actually throw a trap on the cube, and he just strode off that angled bar straight to the sisters, which gave him that heavy tail to that tag. Beautiful job by Alex.
Athletes ready!
Once again, the slowdown is very nice. Yeah, wait for the slow commit over the top of the ridge right here. Stepsisters wraps around to the tilted cube right there. I know you have a term for that one, Amos. I remember from yesterday. We go around to the bottom of the mountain, but you got caught up right there.
Man, Trauma Tracers is coming out strong. I'm loving it. I love seeing that little rodeo at the ridge, too. So here's another Tiger. He gets his evader to scare out because the Tiger is scary and gets that pounce up the mountain. This turned out to be a really good match. I'm impressed with Trauma Tracers. Dexterity also put in the work.
We are getting into a bit of a dicey territory right now. If Trauma Tracers does not find this evasion, it will be match point, and it looks like Dexterity Depot is going to force it right now.
Yes, Roland. Yes, that was just so clean. Oh, he's going to go with a little naive start, huh? Is he going to go front line? Is he going to go towards the bay? What will he do?
The old challenging you to a race. Let's see what he's got right here. Roland running across the diagonal real quick. Going over to the tilted cube as well. Waiting for a second at the lazy boy. Let's see.
There it is.
Oh, no, go around the outside on the sisters. I love it. Okay, so much space here on the diagonal. The dive is not going to connect either. This is just going to win the match outright. It's coming through. He was still in bounds when 20 seconds went up.
We got to see some slow-mo replays because Roland was moving way too fast. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Oh yeah. What a tag.
Roland was still in bounds, right? I don't think he stepped out, but maybe, I see Trauma Tracers still taking the quad, so it looks like they're going to get their shot now. Wow, I mean, that one was a little cinematic, to say the least. It needs to be 2 in a row, but we're going to get this one shut down right here, right now. Dexterity Depot takes the first match of the day 2-0.
That's right, Mike. Give those French some of
Wanna
their
catch up to you?
medicine with that low viper on the bay. It's a risky move, but if you do it fast...
What an absolutely insane matchup, guys. Just as a reminder, if you're here watching, could you please make your way as far around the sides as possible, because we're going to have athletes coming in and out. So if you can make your way all the way around the sides, please, and around the back, that would be fantastic. I'm here with Jesse, who's on Team Trauma Tracers. And how did that one go for you, mate?
I'm happy about what I did. Some great tags on a Roland. He's so good.
Yeah.
I'm happy about my own performance. And the team is only 2-0. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, for sure. And you went all the way from the bale over here to a close tag at the back. What was going through your head?
Don't stop, just keep going. It's never too late.
Excellent. Well, let's go get some rest. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have an absolute derby.